Hey y'all, it's Wednesday, June 24th. I guess I haven't done a video in a while. Let's see what's new with the garden. It's been real hot, and we've had a bit of grasshoppers come visit, so let's see what's new. Borage has done remarkably well. This valerian plant's going to seed. We've got a lot of really great red dye amaranth that's starting to make flower bracts. Down here we've got some squash, calendula, tulsi, one scarlet runner bean that hasn't been totally decimated by the grasshoppers. Got our charred forest, some volunteer tomatoes. The good news is the grasshoppers don't seem to really care much for kale, which is nice. Let's go check out this sidewalk bed. I transplanted some of the amaranth over here, and some of it's doing better than others, but the bachelor buttons are doing great. Put in a couple of marigolds, transplanted some catnip, and these are, well, I can't remember the name, but it's some kind of penstemon that I got from Grand Prismatic Seed Company. I've planted a lot of seeds over in this area, and they're starting to come up. Got a couple of lemon balm transplants and one lone calendula that haven't been totally eaten. We transplanted in some blackberry roots, corn and beans and squash, tansy. Yep. Just gonna have to see what doesn't get eaten by the grasshoppers, because it's been too windy for us to do much in the way of spraying any diatomaceous earth around. But the lettuce is doing pretty okay. Salad bar still making leaves. The arugula is pretty much gone to seed at this point, as has the komatsuna, but we're gonna just leave them because we'll get some seeds. I'll come back and pick these later. Once they're dry enough to crack open, they're ready. The nettles are doing great. I did not plant any of these sunflowers. I think these are all sunflowers from the compost pile. I ate a lot of sunflower seeds in the shell last year. You know. I also did not plant this squash, but we had several butternut squashes from my friend Alex in December, January, and our compost in the winter was not exceptionally hot, so added bonus, more squashes than we will know what to do with. Pretty sure this is butternut. If I'm wrong, wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, we've got more of that, some kind of squash over here, here, and here, so yeah, it's turning into squash and sunflower zone. A little bit of kale. Around back, I have installed a hand washing sink. Real high tech, powered by the hose. It's a kitchen sink I found in the dumpster in the alley by our house. And a couple of buckets with mosquito dunks in them. I've got now 2 buckets of azolla growing in water. It's an aquatic fern. I haven't already talked about it. It grows real fast. It captures lots of nitrogen. It's a nitrogen fixer. Carbon dioxide acquirer. And hopefully we'll get another couple buckets going in the next couple of weeks for some biofertilizer. Tree corner is still happening. How dare you use that kind of language around me, young lady? I'm in the middle of a video log. Go away. Yeah, I'm not really much for spraying things, but we've had some grasshoppers try out the chestnut trees, and I cannot easily replace these. So I've put a little neem oil soap spray that I made on them, and then just watering at the roots and then reapplying like once a week. Seems like they'll be fine. Over in the herb bed, I've been working on layering some of these herbs to make more. So in here is the center plant, and then, well, the center part of the plant, and then I've just kind of pushed the sides out, put dirt and compost on top of them so that later this season I can come back and hopefully there will be roots that have developed down here, at which point I can cut the stem from the main plant to the peripheral plants. So got a lavender, I'm doing that with lavender, and some thyme over here, and we'll see how that works out, because would love to have more herbs. Back garden, kale's going to seed. The garlic's been trampled a bit. We've had some heavy storms, and the neighbor's cat's been having some playtime in the back garden. No comment. Just check out this lettuce, okay? I transplanted these maybe about a month or 2 ago, and they were not happy, but now they're like this oak leaf lettuce is very happy, and I can excuse me. I just inhaled a bug. I can come through and like take my pruning shears or a sharp knife and cut it about 2 inches from the ground, so I can get most of the head and then leave the base. So I did that with like this one a couple of weeks ago, and it's already regrown so much, and they'll just keep growing. So excuse me, buddy. I've had a lot of these guys. What else is new? Put in some, we've got some calendula coming up, flowering, this mystery purple plant, which I've seen every year in the back corner. If anybody knows what this is, I'm not going to bother to key it out. It is a purple, bell-shaped, leaves look like this. Oh, heck. Got beets. Yeah, I planted in some basil just a couple of days ago. It was a grocery store clearance basil. Split it into several plants. So we've got basils and mini basils, and just a lot of radishes, lettuce, potatoes, kind of thing. Catmint is going off. We've got a couple of big catnip plants, and they are up to my hip. This kale is all still going to seed, and it's obviously still taking its excuse me time. Nothing worse than inhaling a gnat than getting it stuck in getting it out, getting it stuck in your tonsils. I don't think this got watered this morning. So I finally figured out what I planted here. I thought it was some kind of mint. It is, technically, if you want to be like scientific about it. It is in the mint family. It's all chia. And then we've got a volunteer squash, bunch of quinoa. Trying out some diatomaceous earth. See if we can't cut down on the whole slug, snail, grasshopper trifecta. Got a lot of flowers over here. The chard's looking nice. These beets are starting to look like beets. And the arugula is looking like arugula. Amazing. Yeah, it's just been real fun to see how many plants will grow out here. There's very little work, and in some case, I haven't even planted, like, this is a bunch of volunteer tomatoes. You know, our compost was not hot last year. This is all millet, I think. Or strawberry popcorn, I can't really tell. That's popcorn over there. Kale Memorial Mountain. We've got a beet corner. Beet and radish. Excuse me. And the oryx looking amazing. The funnel is up to my waist. Delicious as ever. Yeah. We've just had a lot of plants getting snacked on, like this Tulsi plant. Catnip's doing good. Oh, got some lamb's ear. Yarrow with a ladybug. Yeah, it's a good year for yarrow. I've got a bunch of oregano that's starting to bloom. Oh god. I'm still dealing with that gnat. I'm gonna have to log off now. But thanks for checking out the garden. Look at this good corn up to my waist. We might get tassels next week, maybe. Pretty sure this is these are all Bloody Butcher. It's a red dent corn, I think, or flint corn. If anyone wants to explain to me the difference between flint and dent corn, I've asked around and Googled, and it seems like the same thing. But happy to hear your input. Thanks for coming by. Happy solstice. Defund the police.